What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ, and as always on this channel, it's one video a day, and nothing gets in the way. And also, as always on this channel, peep the hat and the shirt. All right, everybody. So today, a quick video, pretty much like a review video on the markers, right, from last time. All right. So, these markers were recommended to me by someone from Hobby Lobby. For the life of me, I cannot remember his name. I think it started with an M, and I feel terrible because he did a great job of helping me out. I'm pretty sure at some point I'll remember his name, just not right now. And yeah, so because of constant recommendations on trying my Bristol pad, right? If y'all remember, I would say like maybe like a month ago, maybe a little more than that. I brought up the fact that I bought this, okay, and how I was scared to use it, okay, and I was scared to use the markers. And although I've already done, I think like maybe one or two drawings and illustrations and like colored them in with these markers, I don't think I've kind of like went into depth about how I feel about the markers. And if I did, I don't feel like I did like a good job with like pretty much explaining away like why, if I like them and why I don't. So I figured right now would be the best moment to do it because um, those of you who have been following the channel, right, noticed that a day or two ago I uploaded a live stream for the first time, and it was pretty much me drawing and coloring in Shazam, and at the same time trying to answer questions, you know, whether if it was going to be about the channel, myself, content that I upload, etc. And so one thing that I noticed after I colored Shazam in is that I really do like these markers. I like the combination of these markers in this pad. And I cannot wait to remember the guy's name because I really gotta thank him because he really did like pull through. So okay, let's kind of like start over here. All right. So in the live stream, you guys, I don't think you could like tell because I kind of like just briefly showed the image in front of the camera, you know, for like a few seconds, and I took it away. Okay. Now, this is a finished product, but this is a sloppy and rushed finished product. Okay. So he didn't come out exactly how I wanted him to, number one. His legs were messed up, the shoes were messed up, his right arm is messed up. I think something about his, I think his torso, no, his abdomen and legs were meant to be more stretched out, but I'm kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pressed him like smaller, I guess, or squished him a little bit. So he looks a lot thicker than I intended him to look. But yeah, so the drawing itself was rushed and sloppy. And then the coloring, okay? The coloring, for being rushed and for not waiting a proper amount of time between the penciling and inking over the penciling and erasing the inking and all that stuff in between, and not waiting for proper times between layering the colors and making sure that they don't, you know, get not cross contaminated, but you know, like when you cross colors and mixes happen, unwanted mixes. Um, Besides all of that, okay, and these are a lot of bad things that happened to me while doing this drawing. Okay, matter of fact, I mean, I'm gonna show you guys again. The face and the skin. Okay, it looks dirty. All right, it looks like someone smeared black ink in some areas. Okay. Same thing with the hands. All right. Same thing with the feet. Um, yeah. So even with all of that going on, still, still, this drawing looks pretty darn good. Okay. And I showed the picture to some of my coworkers. Um, just to kind of like not really get their feedback, but just to kind of like show them what I was working on. And I admitted to them like, hey, this was like rushed. This was like pretty much me kind of like, you know, forced to do this as fast as I could. And I really didn't like watch myself, and I crossed colors, and I colored outside the lines, um and even they had to admit like, damn, like for you having to like rush it and like doing it sloppy like you're saying, still looks like really nice. It looks cartoonish, but it looks really nice. Which, by the way, cartoonish is the route that I was going for, anyways. So I did appreciate that they noticed that. I didn't. I wasn't trying to make him look like realistic or nothing like that, or I wasn't trying to do him to the T. Just pretty much my take on it, but using something as a reference. Um, but yeah, like if you guys look at the image under the right lighting. Matter of fact, let's turn off the light here. Okay, look at that contrast. Okay, look at the shading side of his costume versus like the bright side. Look at the fade. Look at how what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say. I'll just say distressed. Somewhat distressed look on his outfit. Okay, and his face and skin look dirty, but like in a good way. You know, it doesn't look like messy. Like oh, it's messy now. I gotta throw this away and throw it to the trash. It's like a realistic, in a comic realistic way, dirty look. Like if he got into a fight, you know what I'm saying, and there was like smoke everywhere, and his face got hit with like some smoke. That's what he looks like right now. Like his hands, and matter of fact, his hands actually look nice. Like it looks like a painting almost. Now that I look at it, but his face though, it's like if he was like fighting and there was an explosion and some smoke got his face. That's how dirty in that sense. That's how he looks in the face. The outfit, okay. Look at the shade. Look at the dark side of his outfit again, whether it be on the left side or right. Okay, and look at the bright side. Right. Look at how the yellow jumps out at you. Okay. Now let's turn on the light. That was under no light. Okay. Turn on the light, and you can still see the contrast just as well. Like it's crazy, and I'm gonna admit I'm still scared to use the markers and everything and the pad because I don't want to abuse it because I want to use it for something special. Um, I have plans for this pad to do some really specific, unique things, and I just kind of like feel like I should only do things that really matter, things that matter the most, and I want to like either hang up or keep forever on, you know what I mean? So that's why I am also scared to use this pad and these markers. But let it be known that I will continue to buy this pad and these markers. These markers are excellent if used correctly. Okay, This was me using the markers kind of like all over the place, not taking into consideration, waiting for them to like dry in between each layer and etc. So imagine how it would have looked if it looks decent and okay and good like now, with me doing everything sloppy and not really being, considerate of like the layers. Imagine had I actually done all those things and how much better this would have looked. All right. So yeah, uh, I love them. I love this pad. Great combination. Uh, why I like the markers? Okay. Um, at least use on this pad specifically. I can't really talk for every combination of like different paper with these markers, but at least as far as this type of paper goes and these markers, perfect combination. Uh, the strength of the pigment is there on every layer. So like on the first layer, it's like it's lightest and brightest. Um, but it kind of like keeps that patchy, uh, comic-y, sketchy type of look. And then of course with the contrast, as you layer up and double up or triple up on the color, it really, you don't even need to do like so much with it, because already on the second layer it's like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like what, this is it? That's all I had to do is just one more layer. That's how I felt when I, double layered it with the red, and I was like, dang. Um, as far as durability, I'll find out just how long they last, because like I said, I'm gonna use them a little bit more often, just on more important things. Um, I think the only thing that I wasn't crazy about is, I think like when you doubled up on the layer, the hairs on the brush or whatever, would, I don't say give out because they don't give out, but you would have to kind of like pull some of it off to continue working, the paper's great, super smooth. I mean, if you're using the blue pencil to like do the foundational like lines and all that, it works great on this. You can erase it and it's like nothing was there to begin with. Um, the the way the shape of the actual brush, I mean the marker, is like that triangular shape, and it really does help. Like a lot of people, don't think it does. They think it's just like a gimmick, but it actually does help, um, make you feel or make your hand feel like more comfortable, and just uh, yeah, I'll definitely keep buying these for sure. And for those of you who are asking like what brand or whatever, Masters Touch Fine Art Studio, fine and medium tip, uh, colored brush markers, I guess. I know there's the actual name is on the actual plastic. I don't have it on me right now, but just, I guess, look at the. I'm gonna show you one. Okay, look at this marker. It's dual tip. The first tip is fine. The other one is medium. Okay, the medium is actually the brush part. Okay, like if I take it off, that's like a brush-ish tip right there. Okay. Um, I like it because I like these two. Okay, but the brush part of it is like so long compared to the one I just showed you. So this is kind of like more for like, obviously, for like big areas or whatever. Not that it can't get like close edge areas, but obviously with a shorter tip, okay, it's easier to get and attack those like smaller and like edged areas, right? But yeah, just in case you're asking again, even though I'm going to put it in the description area down below, but just in case, Masters Touch Fine Art Studio dual tip brush markers. All right. Anyways, guys, just wanted to give you my 2 cents on that. Give you my honest opinion on how well these markers have been doing, how the pad has been doing. I mean, just one last time, look at that, okay? Once again, that was me being sloppy and rushing myself. So just imagine the things that we could do if we took our time with those markers, all right? Anyways, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the views, the likes, the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing, all right? If you know anybody who's into drawing, coloring, painting, comics, illustrations, anything like that, all right, make sure you share this video and any other video that's on drawing and art on this channel, okay, with someone that you know that loves art, all right? A big hug from me to you. Love you all. Thank you for stopping by once again. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. All right, good night. And as always, peace out.